Well, good morning, everybody. Coming up on H-Town Live, Tina Knowles reveals she had breast cancer. Find out why the mother to Beyonce and Solange says this may have been avoided. It's a message all women need to hear. And one local mom is writing from the heart. She is releasing an autism-inspired children's book as her son defies the odds and graduates high school in less than a month. I'm so excited. She is joining me live in studio to share her son's incredible journey. And are you like me, tired of your kitchen clutter? Never fear, our friends at Best Reviews are here to share the top-tested small appliances to save space. H-Town Live starts now.
Live from Houston, Texas, with Maggie Flecknoe. Health, money, culture, dining, and more. This is H-Town Live.
It is Wednesday, April 23rd. I'm Maggie Flecknoe, and this is H-Town Live. Man, did anybody else just not want to get up and go in this morning? Even my little one, she just wanted to stay in bed and snuggle. It is a dreary start to our day. We have more wet weather out there. But here's the thing. Don't you worry. We have some incredible guests to brighten your day and help get you over the hump. But first, let's begin with today's top talker. I don't know about you all, but I was absolutely shocked when I heard the news that Tina Knowles, mother of Beyonce and Solange, revealed she recently battled breast cancer. In a recent interview with People magazine, the 71-year-old said last July she was diagnosed with stage 1 breast cancer in her left breast after doctors discovered 2 tumors after missing and delaying her mammogram appointment. She writes about her journey in her new memoir, Matriarch, and how her daughters stayed by her side and became her team. Now, thankfully, she was able to have a lumpectomy to remove the tumor from her left breast in August. Knowles is now, I'm happy to report, cancer-free. Now, the American Cancer Society recommends a mammogram every 1 to 2 years for women over 55. So she really wants this to be a lesson to women out there to go and get your mammograms. And let's have producer Bree enter the chat. I was shocked by this. Our news director Liz came out into the newsroom and I was like, wait, what? I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I was in our office and I was too busy. Well,
we're a little trigger happy this morning. This is some way, we were talking about mammograms. There's a wellness fair in A-Leaf. We're going to show that again. Don't worry. Don't get motion sickness. It's okay. There's free mammograms. We're going to have more on that. But first, let's talk about this. I think that this is a lesson to all of us. It does not matter who you are.
Male or female.
Male or female. How much money you have.
To either. Anybody can get it.
And it also shows that women, we don't put ourselves first, right? She's kind of like, I mean, Kris Kardashian, everyone thinks of her as a momager. But Tina Knowles does a lot, and they just released that new...
She's honestly the OG momager.
Right, she really is. So she put it off. I was reading it during COVID, she was supposed to get one.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't happen.
Yeah, they canceled it.
And so then she just kept putting it off. And if this would have maybe been even detected earlier. But thankfully her story can be a lesson.
Yeah.
It was only stage 1. I mean,
she was
only
able to get it early.
Right.
Because some is not as lucky, so.
No, I also thought this was interesting. We've had Beyonce's father, Matthew Knowles, on our show.
Yes, we did.
And I talked to him because he is a survivor of breast cancer as well.
Yes, he had some kind of mutation, I want to say.
Yeah, so the fact that these girls have had, I don't know how their relationship stands with their father, not my business, but the fact that both of their parents, I thought that was very interesting.
Yeah, like I said, in behind the scenes, it did say that she pointed out that, Tina pointed out that it's not a gene in her family history.
Right.
So it's not much of a cause for concern, but still, it's breast cancer.
So I still would want to get, especially if they have the tools available to them, I would want to know if I had that gene. Would you want to know, or would you just...
I mean,
getting mammograms. What would you do?
I mean, if I see a family member that's really close to me having it, I'm not saying if they weren't close to me, I wouldn't care, but
yeah,
I mean, I would be like, okay, I want to make sure that I don't have it, or
Right.
I'm not at risk of having it.
And see, it's in my dad's side, but not on my mom's side. But right when I turned 40, I had my first mammogram, and I was terrified. I was very scared.
I mean, the appointment seems terrifying.
I just wish we would come, and ladies, if you've had one, you know, okay? Splat you like a pancake. I wish that there was a
that's
better
the
way to go
nicest way
about
to
it.
I hope they do that before I turn 40. That way I don't have to deal with that.
And I had just had May, so I turned 40 when she was 6 months old. My hormones were out of control.
They were probably really sensitive.
Yeah, and then there's like things, and I had to go back, and I cried my way through the entire thing. Like, I just cried because I was scared, and then I thought, isn't there a better way for women for us to have to go through this to get tested? That was just my personal
In the future, I'm sure there will be.
Yeah. But either way, you know what?
trials.
I would rather go through that than
Yes,
having to go
than
through the
not
other.
have to know, and then you find out too late.
Right, so let this be an example. So if you have not had your mammogram, and don't wait till you're 40. And then the American Cancer Society said 55 and 1 to 2 years. Go every year. If it's in your family, or if you do a self-check,
Yes.
go and get your mammogram. I promise.
And it's not hard.
I'm a big baby. If I could survive it, you can do it too. Because like I said, it's so important, and we need all of you here. So let's show that beautiful graphic one more time.
Beautiful graphic.
If you need a mammogram, there's an event happening in Alief this weekend. Harris Health will host a health and wellness fair at Harris Health El Franco Lee Health Center. It's a celebration of care, compassion, and community wellness. It's this Saturday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And, you know, you can go and you can get all of these free screenings, including getting a mammogram. So I think it's really important. Of course, if you have any questions, we'll have all this over on our website, CW39.com. You click on that H-Town Live tab. And I'm really excited because coming up after the break, I am joined by an incredible mother who is celebrating her son graduating high school in just a beautiful way. You don't want to miss this story, so stick around. That's after the break.
Your SaberCats look to take down a familiar foe. Watch DC Old Glory versus Houston, Saturday night at 7 right here on CW39 Houston.
So which would you recommend?
Do you like brown?
Yeah, some things are just better at home. With Empire's Home Floor Advantage, you can compare samples in your own space.
Call or visit EmpireToday.com and get the home floor advantage.
Empire Today.
If you haven't called Senior Life Insurance Company for your free quote, you're probably paying too much. Senior Life was able to get this 65-year-old woman a $10,000 immediate benefit whole life plan for under $41 a month. She saved over $450 a year by choosing Senior Life. Some competitors cost twice as much. This 65-year-old man was paying almost $110 a month before he called Senior Life. We were able to cut his rate to $52, saving him almost $700 a year. These low rates are locked in, and so is the coverage amount. Hundreds of thousands of seniors have taken advantage of our low-cost plans built with seniors' budgets in mind. We saved this couple almost $1,400 a year with more coverage compared to what they were paying. Call now to find out if Senior Life Insurance Company can cut your rate in half. The quote is absolutely free. Switch to Senior Life and stop paying too much. Call now.
This is a paid advertisement for legal services. When disaster strikes, call Terry Bryant. All too often, a catastrophic event happens and innocent people are hurt and killed. Refinery explosions, train crashes, construction accidents, offshore rig disasters. When it matters most, call board-certified lawyer and former judge Terry Bryant. Call 713-973-8888. You deserve justice. You deserve Terry Bryant.
Quality eye care should never be out of reach. That's why Silas Eye Care comes to you. Homebound, bedridden, or can't drive? Give us a call. Eyesight is a serious matter, and routine checkups are key to detecting vision problems early. Serving all of Houston and the surrounding areas, we provide professional eye exams at home because your vision matters. Schedule your in-home visit today for experienced, reliable, and trustworthy home eye care. Call now or visit silaseyecare.com. Silas Eye Care, bringing vision care home.
Your SaberCats look to take down a familiar foe.
The battle against DC Old Glory. You don't want to miss it, H-Town.
Watch DC Old Glory versus Houston, Saturday night at 7 right here on CW 39 Houston.
A blind spot that's never out of sight. How it should be. The Hyundai Tucson.
Welcome back, everybody. As more riders hit the streets this spring, keeping safety front and center is more important than ever. Here to talk about Airbag Save. It's a national safety campaign aimed at raising awareness about innovative solutions in motorcycle safety and share tips for safer riding experiences is Stephen Popovich, president at Cycle Gear. Thank you so much for waking up with us.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having us today.
So I've actually been on a motorcycle, love it, but it makes me so scared here in Houston. So with Motorcycle Safety Week approaching, what can we do to make sure that riders stay safe?
Well, three things in particular, especially in a big city like Houston, is be present. I think being ready to ride is crucial for every rider and non-rider alike, following the rules of the road. Again, it seems simple, but making sure that you're following the rules of the road. And three, be protected. I think when you're commuting around a city like Houston, you want to make sure that you're covered from head to toe for anyone that gets on a motorcycle.
And that brings us to this campaign, Airbags Save. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
I'd love to. Airbag Saved is now we're on our second year, and we've seen incredible adoption, to promote this technology. I think a lot of folks, riders and non-riders, are like, exists. So for us as a national, retailer and a big influencer community of motorcyclists, to make sure that everyone gets excited about this. So much so, we've seen the success that Progressive Insurance came on as a sponsor with this year. Motorcycle insurance to really promote and encourage rider safety.
Okay, so I think it's fascinating. You all joined me last year about this. Tell us how this airbag works.
It's a vest. It's something that you wear. I think be something that would go on a motorcycle, but actually the rider wears. It's constantly monitoring the rider. You can see one next to me here. Very unobtrusive piece of gear. There's an algorithm and computer technology in the back that, again, monitors the rider, deploys in 40 milliseconds before the event of a crash, keeping the rider safe. And we've seen it on the racetrack over the years. It was mandated at the highest levels of racing, but as it's really gotten penetration at the consumer level, we've seen the consumer technology develop even further, keeping riders incredibly safe out there on the road. So, there's really no reason. I know it's a vain sport at times, but there's no reason, depending whether you're riding a Honda to a Harley, riders shouldn't take advantage of the technology.
Hey, you guys can make it look good. Just put a leather vest over the airbag vest, right? Layer, it's worth it.
They have them in leather. They have leather vests.
Well,
boom. We got you covered.
We got you covered. Now we got to cover our head.
Yeah.
So tell us about helmets and some of the advancements.
Well, I think it's similar to what we've seen in all sports. I mean, football helmets in the 70s, lacrosse, baseball helmets, we've seen a ton of advancement, not on the external shell, but in the internal foam. We've actually partnered with a company, MIPS, which is created the slip plane technology that actually goes inside the helmet that reduces rotational forces for the rider and allows them to reduce the impact of concussion. So at every level of motorcycle technology, from from boots to head, we've seen incredible success and advancements.
So what insights can you provide? I mean, you are a very passionate rider. What insights do you have for everybody out there riding?
Well, I'm married to a medical professional, and I've been riding my whole life. So if there's anyone I've got to get excited or thrilled about me riding a motorcycle is my wife.
Right.
But, being part of the community, I mean, that's what we love about motorcycling. Gets people out there off their phone, gets people out in the community. There's a huge motorcycling community. We partnered with the Motorcycle Industry Council and their Ride With Us campaign to actually encourage and promote safer riding for new riders because it's fun. Even in a city as big as Houston, you can navigate the city pretty quickly. We have stores in Katy and Shenandoah, and for you to come by and check out and learn more. But I think, it's part of people's core identity, similar to any other activity that people do. And for us to be able to share that passion and share the safety advancements in technology that can keep riders out there safe that might be, feel like they're a little, scared to maybe take that step. We're here to help mitigate that risk for them.
I love that. What a match. You're married to a medical professional. Yeah, you must give her a fright. Make sure you wear all of your protective gear.
I know. All the time, every time, yeah.
Well, tell us where we can go for more.
You can go to cyclegear.com/airbags, or you can visit one of our 163 locations in the country. You know, we've got a few in Houston and a bunch in Texas in general, so we'd love to have you come by, talk to one of our team, learn more about riding motorcycles, and learn more about the protective gear we have.
Well, thank you so much for your time, and be safe out there.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
You as well. In the meantime, there is nothing quite like a mother's love, and this next guest is proof of that. A Katie mother is preparing to give her son quite the high school graduation gift. She is releasing a children's book inspired by his autism. I am so excited to welcome Angelina Dumaro, author of Frankie Cito's World. Thank you so much for waking up with us.
Good morning, Maggie. How are you?
I am doing well. I have been so excited and moved by your story. First of all,
yes,
just you as a woman.
Oh, thank you.
Tell us a little bit about your background, because I think it's really fascinating.
Of course. No, I'm a Salvadoran immigrant. I am a proud U.S. citizen now, married to a wonderful Marine veteran. And then I have, you know, 2 children, Frank, who's now 18, and a 3-year-old. So I'm doing it all over again.
I admire you so much.
Yes, but at the same time, I'm also a communications specialist. I'm a crisis, management, crisis expert. Right. And basically now this is the first book that I'm authoring, so I'm very excited.
It's just beautiful.
Thank you.
It's the ultimate gift.
Yes.
And tell us a little bit. You call him Frank or Frankie, whichever he prefers. At 3 years old, he was diagnosed. Tell me about this.
So at 3 years old, Frank was diagnosed with autism, and then at the time, experts said that he would not be able to, mentally develop past the age of 13. I went through a deep depression. It was a very challenging time, but just like all mothers, all parents, I had to pick myself up and do what I needed to do to help him out. We showered him with love, with support. We, gathered his village, all the resources, all the services he needed, and he's defied every odd, so we're very grateful.
Yes, because they said he wouldn't get past developmentally 13.
That's correct. So basically at the time I was like, he's never going to be able to drive. He's driving. He's never going to have, a job. He's had 2 jobs already.
Oh my God, I have shivers. That's incredible.
So I'm here to really, I feel like the book is, like a celebration of his resilience, but also to offer hope and comfort to families who might be starting down this path. It can be a very isolating path. It can be a very scary path. But I think as long as you're rooted in unconditional love, our children can thrive.
You're an advocate for so many, and now you're such an advocate for your son.
Yes.
He's getting ready to graduate in less than a month.
Yes.
Does he know about the book, or are you surprising him?
He knows about the book because I wanted to be respectful of him as a person. And so I told him, last year, I'd love to be able to give you a special book that comes from my heart. I said I also wanted to be part of your legacy so that other kids can, can see someone like you, can be introduced to what autism is by reading about your story. I said, is that okay? And like most boys, he just gave me like, sure, okay.
Whatever, Mom.
Yeah. Exactly. And then yesterday I came home from an event that I was doing at one of the libraries, and then he's all like, how was your event? And you could tell that he wanted to know a little bit more about it. And I've been like showing him some of the things, including little coloring pages that I created. And all I get is a little smirk, but I know that deep inside he's going to cherish it when it's ready.
That goes a long way. The smirk goes a long way. I understand that.
Absolutely.
And you call this a love letter to him, which that really touched me.
Yes.
What would you want him to know?
I want him to know that that it's been a journey for both of us. I want him to know that he's changed my life in ways that I could never imagine. I want him to know that I'm gonna be there for him, and that even when the world doesn't understand him, that he's always gonna have a village that supports him, which is why this book was also, like a thank you. It was a tribute to all the special ed teachers, to all the therapists, therapists like Teresa, to all the social skills teachers that were part of his world, and basically everybody who just played a role in his life and just getting him here. So it's my homage to him, to teachers, to librarians, to all the educators that really, they don't get the credit because they're dealing, everybody experiences the world differently. Everybody learns differently. And you have all these educators, you have all these like experts that really just have to do whatever they can to bring out the best in that child. So I just want to say thank you to them. So my book is just multi-layered. layered across the board.
It's beautifully illustrated. How can we support you and get the book?
Yes, of course. So, you know, initially, you know, I wrote this book for him, so I was just going to gift it to him. But like I said, I wanted to be part of his legacy. So my goal is giving him the first copy on May 17th at Katy High School.
That's gonna make me cry.
It's gonna make me cry.
Can you send us, if you get it on video, if you feel comfortable, I'd like to see that. I'd love to see that moment if you want to share it.
Oh, I'd love to. And then, you know, in June, the book will be officially released. Yes.
Well, please come back.
Of course.
As you get ready for him to walk across that stage in the cap and gown.
Yes.
What is that feeling going to be like?
I'm surprised I didn't cry today, to be honest with you. You know, writing this book has been very healing for me. I went back and read all of the IEP reports. I went back to read all the times that my son was like really an underdog, and everybody was saying, he's not meeting this, he's not meeting that, he's behind on this. And as a mother, you just feel like such a failure. But so now it's like, we're gonna celebrate and we're gonna close this chapter, but we're gonna start a new one. And that's what this book is all about. So I hope it gives hope to parents. I hope that it is a thank you to the teachers, to our librarians, to everybody, to all of his village, really, because we wouldn't be here without everyone who has played a role in his life.
Well, I would love to meet him. If he's anything like you, you are just magic.
Thank you.
You sparkle.
Oh, thank you.
You're an incredible mother.
Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
I think we all can learn from you. Thank you again. We want to celebrate. And Frankie, happy early graduation. I can't wait to see that moment. This is really heartfelt. Very heartfelt. Stick around. We have plenty of guests headed your way on H-Town Live. Thank you again.
Let's get this party started.
Hey, high five. Absolutely not.
Wasn't that the cat's pajamas? Anyone want to see me make it rain?
That was a little weird, wasn't it?
That was a little weird.
What's for dinner? Shop Kroger for appetizing ingredients and big savings, like $600 in digital coupons and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Longer seasons are the new normal, but now there's TXU Energy Ultimate Season Pass. 50% off energy charges during peak winter and summer, plus even more months of automatic savings.
When Texas seasons keep going, so do my savings.
Ultimate Season Pass gives you automatic savings that just keep going.
For more months of more comfort.
Those are Texas-sized savings for Texas-sized seasons.
More than $450.
I forgot the chips. Well, we need the chips. TXU Energy. Energy for everything.
Do you have Medicare and suffer with knee pain? Have you been told you have arthritis and that risky knee surgery with a lengthy recovery is the only answer? Well, stop everything and call the number on your screen, because Arthritis Knee Pain Centers has a non-surgical procedure that can eliminate your pain without surgery or downtime. Plus, it's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. Our doctors use an advanced image-guided procedure to restore natural lubrication and cushioning in your knees, to relieve your pain and restore your mobility without surgery or downtime. Many patients report relief after the first visit.
I'm not having any pain. My knee's not like sticking. It's just wonderful.
And after the first injection, I knew it was going to work.
Remember, it's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. So call Arthritis Knee Pain Centers now and schedule your no-charge, no-obligation knee pain screening. Call 800-507-2106. That's 800-507-2106.
It matters late at night.
It matters when you aren't sure and need someone who is.
It matters when times are tight and saving money can really make a difference.
Thanks so much, Eric. I really appreciate you. Hi, Alex.
Where you get your medicine has never mattered more. That's why we have more locations than any other pharmacy. With pharmacists you get to know right in your neighborhood.
Where you get your medicine matters.
What's for dinner? Shop Kroger for appetizing ingredients and big savings, like $600 in digital coupons and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
The connection back to Houston is about the people. This is a place where I have a lot of memories, a lot of fond memories, and some of my best memories were in Houston.
Nearly 9:25. We're already at that halfway mark. Still to come. Rain, rain. Will it ever go away? Meteorologist Ito will have a look at your midweek forecast. And with hurricane season quickly approaching, I know it makes me nervous, there's no better time than now to restock your emergency supply. Coming up, how you can take advantage of the state tax holiday that begins this Saturday. And we also have a live view at St. Peter Square in Vatican City. Coming up, we'll tell you how many are expected to pay their respects to the late Pope. The second half hour of H-Town Live starts after the break.
It was a freak accident. It really was. It just happened so quick and out of nowhere. There for a while, right after the accident, I couldn't even drive. I was so terrified. As soon as I called Jim Adler, they had somebody on the phone with me immediately. Like as quick as that car hit me, that's as quick as Jim Adler started working with my case. He just took care of everything. I honestly believe Jim Adler got me the best help possible.
I'll start working immediately to get the best possible outcome for you. Call me now. I'm Jim Adler.
We had such a great experience with Empire. We would recommend it to anyone. We had people come in our home and say, wow, this is really beautiful. Where'd you have it done? Empire.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today. Y'all come to Lorenzo's El Tiempo Cantina. Thanks to my grandpa, Tommy Lorenzo, we've been blessed to cook for Houston since 1949. We try with all our hearts to serve you with care that makes you feel bienvenido. So come soon to an El Tiempo for an old-school Tex-Mex meal cooked with my Grandma Ninfa's high-quality standards. And don't forget our tasty margaritas. We aim to please y'all at Lorenzo's El Tiempo Cantina. Gracias.
Busted on the street, yo. Hey, busted on the street, yo. Me, yo, in the car, in the back seat, yo. Man, damn, here I am, they better set me free, yo. Tell them come and get me out, it's your boy Texas Kid, yo. What's up with these other companies trying to do bonding? They better's #1, and I don't know why they frontin'. Many can get you out, but they better's the best option. They get you out the county fast, ain't no problem. License number's 140. Don't stay locked up. Don't stay locked up. Don't stay locked up. And 74504. Don't stay locked up. Don't stay locked up. Don't stay locked up.
Tonight, catch a new episode of Wild Cards at 8/7 Central on the CW.
Garage door broken, stuck, slow, or noisy? Call OGD, Overhead Garage Door. Your garage door is the biggest opening to your home. Don't wait to protect your safety, security, and peace of mind.
Security is top of our list, and so with this new garage door and the motor that they're installing, we feel very secure and safe.
OGD is the trusted garage door expert in Houston, offering same-day service and 24/7 support. From quick repairs to full replacements, OGD has you covered. Just call.
So if your door is dragging through the trash, or if you hear any loud screeching noises or creaks as your door is going up, you're probably off balance. You see any of these things happening, you probably need to go ahead and have a technician come out and take a look at your door.
Call OGD right now for your ProCheck multi-point inspection only from OGD. Call now and find out how to get $50 off. Call 346-637-3800. 346-637-3800. OGD, the only name you need for your garage door.
Live from Houston, Texas, with Maggie Flecknoe. Health, money, culture, dining, and more. This is H-Town Live.
Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining us for the second half hour of H-Town Live. For many homeowners, the kitchen is the heart of the home, but it is also the most cluttered, I should say. And with space being of most importance, you want to make smart choices to save on space and money. Well, it's Wednesday, so joining us now with the top-tested, pint-sized appliances is senior editor for research and testing at bestreviews.com, our good friend Meredith Gallo. Thanks so much for waking up with us.
Thanks for having me, Maggie.
Meredith, I told you, my counter space in my kitchen, it's a nightmare. My husband just cringes. So let's start off with the most important meal of the day, breakfast. I love this. Can you share?
Yes, so you're not alone. A lot of people feel that way. We really like the Cuisinart Round Classic Waffle Maker. What we like about this is that it's super easy to use, and it comes with 5 settings so that you can brown your waffles to your exact specifications. What's nice about this too is it's non-stick, so you don't have to kind of use all these other things. It's just easy to use.
It's my birthday. I could use a belated birthday gift. I'm a sucker for a waffle iron for sure, especially if it makes shapes too. All right, next up, if you're like me, busy on the go always, you have something for us.
Yes, we really like the Magic Bullet Blender. Smoothies are a great way to get a ton of protein in the morning. The Magic Bullet Blender is also a great option because it is really compact. It's something that doesn't take up a ton of space on your countertop, and it's something that you can store fairly easily. What's really nice about this one too is that in the morning you can make your smoothies, protein shakes, but then in the evening, if you want to make sauces or dips for friends over or dinner, it can do that as well.
I use it for all the things, highly recommend it for sure. And last but not least, my daughter, she's 2.5, but she has that tower and she likes helping out in the kitchen. Do you have something that's fun for kids?
Yes. So when I saw this is something we were talking about, I was so excited. I am a huge ice cream fan, and the Dash My Mug ice cream maker is such a great option. What's cool about this is that you can make a whole pint of ice cream in your own home, and it's nice because a pint is the perfect size. A lot of those ice cream makers, you make a lot of ice cream with it, and it's kind of like a big production. This is something that's supposed to be really easy to do. You put the components in the freezer for 24 hours, and then it takes about 20 minutes to make the ice cream. So it's a great one, especially for May.
Oh my goodness, we would have so much fun, and she'd want extra sprinkles. I love all of these. Where can we go for more, my friend?
Come to bestreviews.com. We have a ton of great ideas like this and more.
And also with all of the things going on, graduation, it's going to be Mother's Day, Father's Day. This is the place that I like to go as well. Remember, Best Reviews is owned by our parent company, Nexstar. For more on these products and others, just head on over to bestreviews.com, or you see that QR code on your screen. Get out your phone, get your camera and scan it, and it will take you right to their website. I'm telling you, I use them as a resource. This is not endorsing. I use them as a resource for gifts all of the time, and they have unique ones as well. All right. I hate to say this, but hurricane season is approaching. I know, don't freak out. Let's just be prepared, right? And starting this Saturday, throughout Texas, we have our annual sales tax holiday. This gives Texans a break on sales tax when buying qualifying emergency supplies used during events such as hurricanes, flash floods, and wildfires. So please welcome Stephanie Brzezinski, Senior Manager of External Communications for the Leader in Fire Safety, KIDA, to share some info on how to take advantage of this holiday. Thank you so much for waking up with us.
Thank you so much for having us, Maggie.
So I can't believe it's already approaching and we have this tax holiday this weekend. What are some of the things we can get our hands on?
Sure. So some of KIDA's most familiar products, like our smoke alarms, carbon monoxide alarms, fire extinguishers, even our escape ladders, all of these life-saving products qualify this holiday sales tax weekend. You can find them at your local retailers for under $75, and they are critically important. We highly recommend people take advantage of this weekend to upgrade the fire safety in their home. Especially when it comes to your alarms. You want to be installing alarms that have a built-in 10-year battery. That way you don't have to worry about replacing batteries twice a year. Instead, the battery will last the lifetime of the alarm. And with fires burning hotter and faster than ever before, you have less than 2 minutes to safely escape a house fire. And this is why we have launched our new line of KIDA Detect alarms. They have state-of-the-art technology that sends fast alerts, giving you, your loved ones, all your family members more time to react and get out safely. They also help to reduce nuisance alarms that are often caused by cooking. So in the past, if you burned the bacon, many times the alarm would sound. People get annoyed. They take the batteries out or take the alarm down. This will prevent you from doing that.
Yes, when I was in my apartment, I'd be like trying to fan it and anything I could get my hands on. Been there. Also, what else should we know about fire safety and other products you have available for us?
So what we're finding is that when it comes to fire safety, people are not having candid conversations about it at home. In fact, 40% of people think they're more likely to win the lottery or be struck by lightning than to experience a house fire. And that's just simply not true. The sad reality is that more than 3,000 people die in the U.S. each year in house fires. And in 2 out of 3 of those fires, the smoke alarms were not working. Again, they were either disabled, tampered with, or they did not have an alarm at all. So again, take advantage of this weekend. Make sure you have the proper tools in your home. Make sure everything is functioning properly, and make sure you have those 10-year sealed battery alarms.
Well, where can we go for more information about the products and also about this weekend to save some money?
Yes, you can always head on over to kidde.com. You can learn more about all the product offerings we have, including some of our smart alarms that are on the market as well right now. And you can get free fire safety education anytime.
I really appreciate you taking the time to speak with us. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. All right. So, Ito, I heard some rain as I was over there doing the interview, and I thought, oh dear, it's coming. I'm glad you're here, and we're reunited together.
Yes, I know. I was just like, what are we going to talk about? We got to catch up.
We have so much to talk about, but unfortunately, we have to talk about this wet weather.
Oh, we definitely do. It's going to come, and it's going to keep coming the rest of this morning. And so if you're going to be out and about, you definitely need to grab your umbrellas. That's actually one of my top headlines for your out the door need to know. Grab your umbrella, morning rain and storms, and then more spotty in the afternoon. But I also want to mention that some of these storms could turn to strong and maybe even an isolated thunderstorm. So this is what you need to know. First of all, that stormy weather from now to about 1 p.m. It is going to make it for a wet morning commute, heavy rain and gusty winds with these thunderstorms. In fact, I've already seen a little bit of rotation on some of these storms along the coastline, and so we've got some pretty strong winds with these. And then also some isolated downpours. That means that we could get 1 to 1.5 inches real quick, and that equals minor street flooding. And also you need to just watch out for those usual high spots, Maggie. I know there's one right for me, right along Richmond and West Park, you know, Lake West Park, right?
Yeah.
So that's going to get some water in there retained if we do get one of those isolated thunderstorms of over an inch, because really that's all that the city can handle is about an inch an hour. Here's a look right now at our satellite and radar picture. There's this really long line of showers and thunderstorms moving out from central Texas. It triggered some severe thunderstorm warnings in Dallas and also in the Hill Country. It did trigger a severe thunderstorm warning along the coastline, but right now it doesn't look like it's going to be bringing us widespread severe weather. Let me go ahead and zoom in here and explain a little bit on that. So here is one thunderstorm complex that's moving towards Fulshear. Now, the National Weather Service issued a special weather statement on it because the wind gusts were getting close to 40 miles per hour. It's not really reaching severe thunderstorm criteria. So they're just issuing these special weather statements because of these storms bringing in the strong winds and the heavy downpours. And you can see here, Fulshear, again, you're getting that here. Katy, you're also seeing some thunderstorms. But I want to point out here that it looks like that cell just moved. But this cell that was just moving towards Fulshear had a rain rate of 3.17 inches per hour. And that's definitely going to be a trigger for some minor street flooding. Let me zoom in here closer to Meadows Place. You've got a thunderstorm near you. You've got another thunderstorm moving into Sharpstown and also West Chase. Mission Bend, Cinco Ranch had some thunderstorm activity already, and we're going to continue to see that chance 50-50 shot for the rest of today. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in now here to the southwest on radar because you see that spinning right there, Maggie. That's some really strong winds. But again, the National Weather Service only issued a special weather statement for this because we're just butting right up to that severe weather criteria. So either way, downpours, strong winds, just be prepared for that. Also, street flooding. In fact, we are level 1 out of 4 when it comes to our excessive rainfall outlook because some of these storms, as they moved in from central Texas, Maggie, they started to slow down. And now we have the possibility of seeing some training storms. That's going to lead to some minor street flooding. So please download the CW39 app, everyone, to keep track of these storms in your neighborhood. Do you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did. And I'm always worried we have a leak in the roof, but we have a new roof, so there's no leaks. Yeah,
yeah, we were here where that all happened. Anyways, okay, so here's a look at Futurecast. Hopefully you won't have any leaks in your house because strong rain is still coming for central Houston by 11 a.m. However, that is going to move off to the east. We're going to see some drying conditions by noon towards the west, and then by 2 p.m. things are looking a little bit better, but I do want to just move over into the 4, 5 p.m., 6 p.m. hour, Maggie, because the evening commute, you still could see a spotty shower or two. I'm so happy that finally this forecast model has updated to show that. Earlier it was showing just widespread showers, but that's not going to be the case. Thankfully for the evening commute, maybe just a little shower and isolated thunderstorm. We just got to get through this morning, Maggie, so crossing our fingers we don't get any minor flooding.
All right, thank you so much. And we have a fun reenactment happening, you know. Yeah, you're in for a treat. Yeah.
Oh,
I know. Yeah. I think you all want to see why she's making that face, so stick around. That's headed your way after the break. Grab your umbrella in the meantime. Yeah.
Come see what's trending on Karamo.
You did try to gaslight her. You just got caught.
See what's taking over everybody's feed on Karamo.
Next on CW 39 Houston.
Do you have Medicare and suffer with knee pain? Have you been told you have arthritis and that risky knee surgery with a lengthy recovery is the only answer? Well, stop everything and call the number on your screen, because Arthritis Knee Pain Centers has a non-surgical procedure that can eliminate your pain without surgery or downtime. Plus, it's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. Our doctors use an advanced image-guided procedure to restore natural lubrication and cushioning in your knees, to relieve your pain and restore your mobility without surgery or downtime. Many patients report relief after the first visit.
I'm not having any pain. My knee's not like sticking. It's just wonderful.
And after the first injection, I knew it was going to work.
Remember, it's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. So call Arthritis Knee Pain Centers now and schedule your no-charge, no-obligation knee pain screening. Call 800-507-2106. That's 800-507-2106.
Some things are just better at home. Our flooring experts come to you so you can compare hundreds of samples in your home. It's our best sale of the year. Get up to 45% off your entire project.
800-588-2300
Today.
Hey, it's Kevin Quinn
and Audrey Rose.
Your afternoon besties on 104.1 KRBE. We bring the laughs and the daily distractions you didn't even know you needed.
Every weekday, the show kicks off from 3 to 7, and it starts at 3:15 when we're bringing you that Carline comedy. We literally help you survive school pickup.
Plus, we keep you in the know with what's clogging our feed.
And our daily debate. Look, we don't always see eye to eye, but we do try our best to entertain.
Kevin and Audrey, afternoons on 104.1 KRBE.
Bill O'Reilly on Cuomo.
That's a bunch of bull. It's fact. It's not bull.
America's favorite sparring duo with TV's liveliest, most honest debate.
Make a point, you bully.
Tonight at 8, 7 Central, only on News Nation.
Visit your Houston area Cadillac dealer today.
Well, I feel like we just traveled back in time. Reenactment, revolution, and real Texas history. This Saturday, celebrate San Jacinto Day with a free, yes, free family-friendly event that's bringing Texas history to life. And we have two very special guests with details. Introduce yourselves.
I'm Rick Lawrence.
And my name is Pamela Kwame, and we're here from the San Jacinto Battleground and Museum.
Okay, first of all, I absolutely love this because I feel like we did step back in time. Tell us a little bit about what Saturday is all about.
So this Saturday we have our San Jacinto celebration. It is where we commemorate the final battle of the Texas Revolution, the Battle of San Jacinto. And it's a day-long event. It starts at 10 o'clock and goes until 4 p.m. We will have a variety of activities for everyone to enjoy, so there's really something for everyone at our celebration. We have two battle reenactments. The first is at 11 a.m., the second at 2 p.m. We have lectures from Texas Revolution historians throughout the day. We have two battle reenactments. Did I already mention that?
That's okay. I'm excited about the battle reenactments.
We also have a variety of living history demonstrations. We have food vendors and market vendors, and so it's a great opportunity to bring the family out for this free event and to explore some Texas history at our battlefield.
That's what I love. I find that we focus so much on other history that we don't necessarily focus on our own state. Right. So this is the perfect opportunity. Why do you love this?
Oh, I've been doing Texas history for all my life. Born, raised here, fourth generation.
Wow.
And native Houstonian. And so I just love Texas history. I just love teaching kids, teaching adults about it, and teaching the lessons we learn.
Is there a moment in Texas history that really sticks with you?
I would have to say the Alamo. That's been my favorite. But yeah, and San Jacinto, because that 18 minutes changed the history of the world.
It really did. Really did. And the fact that we can just, it's not very far from here where you all are located. Tell everybody where you're located exactly.
So we're at LaPorte at the San Jacinto Monument. It's a little tucked away, but you can plug it into your GPS and find it just fine.
I love it. I love day trips with the family, and so this is something great. Also, tell me a little bit about what you're doing here and what we have on display.
Well, I portray a 1830s doctor.
Oh, okay.
And so my job back then was to treat medical illnesses. And a lot of what I used would have been natural remedies.
Okay.
In fact, 25% of all medicines today are made from natural herbs and things.
Right.
And so this would have been cinnamon. And we
Okay.
do use cinnamon.
It smells really good. I love cinnamon.
We used cinnamon back in the days to treat all sorts of things such as stomach problems,
oh, I'm having stomach
indigestion.
problems. I need this.
Okay, yeah, it works
Doctor,
really good.
help me.
Help you for, of course they didn't know it, but diabetes and so all sorts of
Cinnamon?
things. And so what we do is we'd grind it up and make and what we do is we let the kids take and use this to pound it. And
A great way to distract the kids while we talk about some 1800s.
But I think it's fascinating. The field trips that I took, I grew up in Colorado, but where we did that and we went to a homestead, those are the ones that really stuck with me. So making it interactive and fun for everybody, that's where it's really going to stay with you.
so we'll try to make some cinnamon. We'll make a tincture of cinnamon, and so the kids get to get the idea of what it's used like, what it looks like, and what it smells like.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I talk to them about the fun things like amputations. And,
Oh.
you know.
Oh dear, you went there. You went from 0 to 100 real quick. So, I'm sorry, may I?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Is this how they amputate?
That's a saw. This would have been a knife I'd used to basically cut the skin
Oh
and
dear.
muscle away.
Did they at least give him some whiskey? Or, I mean, you need more than cinnamon if you're going to get your leg cut off.
Well, maybe a little whiskey if we had it. If not, I'd have given you a stick to bite on or a piece of leather or a bullet, the term bite the bullet. And so...
Wait a minute. I did not know that.
That's where it came from, right?
Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay, light bulb just went out. I always say that saying, but I didn't know that's where it came from.
And this is where they got the term sawbones for a doctor, because I'd be sawing through your bone.
Okay, I just learned a lot. I just learned a lot. What else do we have on the table here?
Well, we have my friends, the leeches.
Oh.
So would you like to have a leech?
Oh, no. Is it real? Are they real? They're in there?
I'd keep them quiet, though.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I don't know if you know. I don't do well.
You don't do leeches? Okay.
No.
Most people don't. but- No, they're
They
not.
suck your blood?
They're actually gummy worms.
Oh, well, I'll go for, sir. I don't know about you. I just learned quite a bit. Bite the bullet. I'm always going to remember you for that one. So tell us again where we can go to celebrate with you on Saturday.
So this will be at the San Jacinto Monument in LaPorte from 10 to 4. We'll be holding this event on Saturday. Again, battle reenactments at 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. Living history demonstrations like our battlefield medicine here throughout the day, as well as many other living history demonstrations. We have lectures from historians, food trucks, market vendors, and just a lot for everybody to do.
Well, I have to say we're cutting to break. Huh? You like that?
Some of your worst fears about insurance companies are true. After a car accident, everything they do is about maximizing their profits. The insurance company wants you to get less. Terry Bryant will fight to get you more.
Don't wait. Buy it now. Beat the tariff. Rooms to Go has hundreds of millions of dollars of furniture in stock, ready to go. Our prices are locked. Our warehouses are full. And with free doorway delivery, you get it fast. Because no one beats Rooms to Go for beautiful furniture at super low prices. Plus, right now, get interest-free financing for 50 months. Go today, save today. Our prices are low. Our prices are locked. Now through April 30th at Rooms to Go.
Well, it's a big world, and there's lots of perspectives in it.
Everything is bigger in the Lone Star State.
Everything else just kind of fades away. The work that she does here, it was so foundational for the way she thought about art.
You'd be surprised how interested people are in everything that we're doing.
It makes you proud to be a part of an organization that can deliver services like this.
Take a journey with us around Texas and beyond.
The Silverado Trail Boss. And a little work. And a little play. And a truck that says no to nothing. And Chevrolet.
During Chevy Truck Month, well-qualified buyers get 2.9% APR for 72 months when you finance with GM Financial. Or get $4,000 total cash allowance. Plus, current competitive owners get $1,500 cash allowance.
Quality eye care should never be out of reach. That's why Silas Eye Care comes to you. Homebound, bedridden, or can't drive? Give us a call. Eyesight is a serious matter, and routine checkups are key to detecting vision problems early. Serving all of Houston and the surrounding areas, we provide professional eye exams at home because your vision matters. Schedule your in-home visit today for experienced, reliable, and trustworthy home eye care. Call now or visit silaseyecare.com. Silas Eye Care, bringing vision care home.
Get epic discounts up to 75% off. From electronics to home decor to everything in between. It's a new deal every week. Just scan the QR code or head to CW39.com and click on Marketplace to start saving money now.
This is a paid advertisement for legal services.
Hurt on the job but don't have workers' compensation insurance? You may be able to get money for your injuries even if your employer doesn't have workers' comp. Call Terry Bryant, 713-973-8888.
With summer right around the corner, it's time to plan your next vacation. Travel expert Valerie Joy Wilson is coming to us live from St. Augustine, Florida, and she is teaming up with Visit Florida to share unique ways to explore art, culture, food, and so much more in the Sunshine State. Valerie, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much for having me. Yes, I am in beautiful St. Augustine. It's like a perfect day, so I'm so excited to be sharing all about St. Augustine in Florida with you for some summer travel tips.
I am sure there are many perfect days in St. Augustine. So tell me a little bit more about St. Augustine, where you're at, the cultural experiences around you that you'd like to share with the travelers.
Absolutely. So, you know, something that really always fascinates me about Florida is its rich history. And that really started right here in St. Augustine. You know, St. Augustine is actually America's oldest city, if you can. And it was founded in 1565 by the Spanish, but it didn't become a tourist destination until Henry Flagler, who was he was a railroad tycoon. He was the Standard, you know, he had Standard Oil with Rockefeller, so think of him as a Southern Rockefeller. He came in, decided he liked it, but needed to build some really nice hotels to suit him. So he built these beautiful hotels, including the one that I am at, which is the Lightner Museum now, but the one behind me is Flagler College, and this was the former Hotel Ponce de Leon, and it was just absolutely magnificent for the time, and it's really, he's known as the father of Florida tourism for a reason.
That is incredible. Thank you for sharing that information, that history. That makes it so much more cooler. So now let's talk about Type A people like myself. We like to go, 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 go. What are some other unique destinations?
You know, as beautiful as it is here in St. Augustine with the brick-lined streets and the Spanish moss trees, Florida is so diverse and has so much, it has something for everyone. This month in Clearwater, in the St. Pete Clearwater area, is the Clearwater Sugar Sand Festival, and it's going on now until April 27th, and it is a sand sculpting festival. It's really incredible. And then one of the other things that I recommend is if you want a little South Florida, to the Atatiki Museum, where you can learn about the Seminole history, which is still very present in the state today.
Ooh, that is so cool. So I saw the art sculptures and I saw the musicians. My kids love art. They love music. Can you give me a few suggestions on where to go?
Absolutely. So let's bring it back here to St. Augustine and this building behind me that I was just telling you about. I told you it's Flagler College now. So the students actually, their dining hall is, they're dining among masterpieces. They have the largest collection of Tiffany stained glass from back when that was Henry Flagler's hotel. And it is really incredible. And you can see all throughout the property, you can see terracotta reliefs. It's really something worth seeing. And the literary arts, you could head down to the Ernest Hemingway House and Museum in Key West, another one of my favorite destinations in Florida, and you can kind of dive deep into his life there.
Those are magnificent pieces. That is so cool. But I did hear you say dining. And you know everyone's going to be hungry. Give me some of those hot spots.
You know, we saved the best for last because I love to travel to eat, and as most of us do, right? And so what I love here about St. Augustine, well, Florida is for foodies, but what I love about St. Augustine in particular is there is such a diverse, rich cultural mix going on here. We have the Minorcan influence, Spanish influence, British influence, Greek influence, and all of that comes together and creates some really interesting dining opportunities. Like this Minorcan hot sauce I had the other day was unbelievable. I went to a really fun little brunch spot and they made these potatoes with this Minorcan hot sauce. So you really get to taste all of the flavors of the diversity here. But one of the other things, if you're into fine dining, which I am, Michelin is coming to 3 new destinations. It's coming to the Palm Beaches, Fort Lauderdale, and St. Pete Clearwater, which means that now Florida is in the running for some of those Michelin stars and those accolades from the Michelin Guide and those real fine dining experts. So Florida, you know, has really got a big foodie game here.
I know, watching that video, I am drooling. They really do got game. Thank you so much for joining us today. Where can we go for some more information?
For more information on beautiful St. Augustine or the rest of the Sunshine State and planning your next trip, head to visitflorida.com.
All right, you get out there, have fun. Thank you so much for this lovely interview today.
Well, that's nearly a wrap on today's show. Before we go, here is a look at today's sponsored content. And we want to leave you with this live look. Oh my goodness, this is through our Sky Tracker network. We are taking you inside of St. Peter's Basilica, where Pope Francis is currently lying in state. I have chills looking at this. Hundreds of thousands of people are gathered at Vatican City this week to pay their respects to the late Pope. The procession of Pope Francis's body started at the Santa Marta guest house where he lived. It then entered St. Peter's Square under the Arch of the Bells, going into the Basilica. Nearly 200,000 people were there to witness the procession. What an incredible moment in history. Of course, the funeral is this coming Saturday. Before we want to go, we want to thank all of our guests who were on the show. You can give them a follow on Instagram. And we will see you back here tomorrow morning, same place, same time, for more H-Town Live. Be safe out there on those wet roads. Bye for now, everybody.